Hey guys, so in today's what's on my arm? Oh, where am I going? Hey guys, so in today's video I'm just going to be doing this makeup look here. I'm calling it a flawless, effortless foundation look. Like, I just feel like it's like, it just makes you look like, just, you know what I mean? Like, you just look glowy, you look healthy, you just look juicy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what the makeup look is. And it's just all about the highlighter, the blush, nice winged lashes, and all of that jazz. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, stay tuned and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. That'd be amazing. Really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the video, guys. So I have prepped my face. It's moisturised and it's primed, so I'm going to go straight into my foundation base. The first thing I'm going to take is, if I can find it, is this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator, and I'm going to apply this to my face. I just want my base to be quite, I want my skin to look glowy. So that's why I'm going in with this product. And then I'm going to take my MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation, and this is in the shade, is it 9N or? This is N9, sorry. And this is really nice if you like to sometimes have a light coverage foundation, because what I like about this is that it looks very natural. So if I'm trying to go for like a natural look, or just go for like an effortless makeup look, and a little goes a long way. So I'm using the Loreal True Match or Perfect Match, I don't know what the name of this is, concealer, and this is in the shade 3.DW, and that's Mahogany. And this shade is not too bright, so if I was to use this by itself, it would give like a natural highlight. But I'm going to apply another concealer that's a little bit brighter, because I do want to have a brighter under eye. And I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Toffee, and I'm going to apply that to areas that I want to brighten a bit more. And I have a big forehead, so I like to only highlight a little bit, and I kind of extend it like this way, so it's not making it larger, it's just bringing a little bit of light to it. I wasn't going to cream contour, but I've kind of decided that I want to today. So I'm going to use this Bobbi brown foundation stick, and this is in the shade Expresso. I love this foundation stick. I remember I got this years ago. I think I probably got it like 3 years ago, and I was looking for a foundation stick everywhere, and no one had any that I wanted at the time. Like, I didn't have my skin tone, or they were just really tiny, and I was like, no. And I remember I went to Bobbi Brown and I was like, should I get this? It's £28, like, because it was only when I first started like starting using makeup. And I was like, that's quite expensive, and I was like, and I couldn't find anything else, and I bought it, and ever since I've been like, that's right, I'm glad I bought it. Because it is so nice, I love the colour of it. And now I'm just going to go with my Sacha Buttercup as always, and I'm going to set the areas that I want to set. Obviously, if you don't have oily skin, you don't have to set everywhere. You could set like particular areas, but I have to set it because I'm just going to look like I'm ready to fry some chips, so I have to. Like the main areas that I need to set are my under eye and my T-zone area basically, because that's where it gets really oily. One reason why I like to do my brows after my foundation base is because I feel like when my eyebrows are done, it limits the way how I can blend. Like, so when I'm doing for example, my nose, I can't go like that because my brows are already done. And like half the time, once I've done my brows, like half of it's disappeared because I put my foundation on. So I kind of prefer to do my brows after my foundation. I don't know why, everyone's different. Like I used to do my brows before, but I just found for myself that it's much more easier for me to do it after. But obviously if you're the type of person where you find it difficult to like do your brows really, really neatly, then obviously doing your brows before your foundation obviously will benefit you more. Yes, snatch that. Because I kind of want it to look a bit more like on the, obviously I'm not going for a natural look, but I'm going for like a nice, effortless, flawless kind of makeup look. When I set my under eye, I didn't like bake or anything like that. I just put a nice small amount and I pressed it in. So I don't have that much to brush off. Whereas like, for example, with my jawline, I did put extra because I want that to, you know, snatch. But yeah. Whatever way, if you're going for full coverage, you can obviously put way more powder, but for me, I want to kind of, during the day, get a bit more dewy, so I don't like putting too much on. So I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Face, and this is the HD High Definition Matte Pressed Powder, and I'm going to use this to set the contoured areas, and this is the shade Cocoa. I originally bought this because I thought it was going to be my foundation, like my face powder colour, but nowhere near. And when I use it, I kind of brush a little bit of the edges of the setting powder off. I feel like I'm starting to understand how to contour my face better, because everyone has a different face shape, and you know, sometimes you'll be watching someone and think, okay, that's how I should contour, but everyone has different. You have a different face. Everyone doesn't have the same face shape. Sorry, so you can't really do the exact same thing that someone else does, if that makes sense. So you need to like understand your face and where you want it to be contoured, where you want to have some more light to it, do you know what I mean? So it's nice, it's fun. This is my favourite part, contouring, like this bit. I don't know, something about it is like therapeutic. But yeah, you probably think I'm a weirdo. Even this bit here, like just contouring my nose, I like to contour my nose and then attach it to my brow. But if my brows are done now, it will get messed up, so that's why I prefer to do it after. I'm going to take this MAC Pro Longwear Fluid Line, and this is in the shade Dip Down, and I'm going to use this to do my brows. I really like this colour because it's like kind of like a chocolatey colour, and it goes well with this hair colour, and it goes well with my natural kind of black hair as well. Sometimes I might go for like a super dark brow, like say if I'm doing a ponytail or whatever, but because we're going for an effortless, flawless makeup look, I want to go with this chocolate shade. To do a brow tutorial, let me know. Like, I don't really do it because I feel like there's like thousands of videos on how to do your brows, but if you want me to do a video on how I do mine, then go ahead. But I always show you how I do my brows in my videos, so you might not want me to, but if you do, then just say so. I'm now going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in the shade Dark Tan, and I'm going to brush off any excess powder I have on my face, and I'm going to apply the powder, but not in the areas that I contoured. so hot in my room, I'm dying. I need to open the window, but if I open that window, all the noise is going to come in and it's going to ruin my video, so I can't. Okay, so I'm now going to take my NYX this is the NYX high definition blush, and this is in the shade Deep Plum. I love this colour so much. I feel like it's going to look lovely on women of colour because it's so deep and it's rich and it's just rich. So, you know, try it. It's lovely. I never used to wear blush, but now it's like, this gives you some, you know what I mean, just adds a bit more colour to your face, makes you look a bit more juicy, look a bit ripe. So yeah, but I always start off with a little bit and then add more as you go along, because once you've put a lot, you just look like a clown. And I kind of smile as always, and I brush it on. So I put it on the cheeks and then I put it like around. Probably look like a weirdo right now, but it's so funny. Yeah, like that. I don't know if you can see this on camera or not, but it's so cute. And if you don't want to wear highlighter, you can wear this by itself, but no, I'm going in with highlighter. I'm going to take this Kiko, what is this? It's the Kiko eyeshadow, but I use it as a highlighter, and it's the shade 208. It's busted, it broke. I'm going to get a new one because I love it. And then I'm going to take my NARS eyeshadow in the shade Regal, and I'm going to add that on top because it's so luscious. Ooh! Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm going to go back in with a little bit more blush, and it's going to help blend out the highlighter, so that do you know what I mean? Like, so your blush and your highlighter isn't just like separate, it's like well distributed. That's cute. Okay, so I'm going to apply some lashes, and I'm going to apply these ones that I got from Savers. I can't remember how much they were, but they were no more than £3, and it looks like this. And they're really nice because they're short at the front and then they get long at the end. And for my eye shape, lashes like that style look really nice on me. When they're all like one length, they are nice on me, but it's not as good as when it's like cat eye kind of, if that makes sense. So I'm going to apply my lashes, and then I'll be back. I'm going to take that NARS. What's going on here? I'm going to take my NARS eyeshadow, and I'm going to put that on the inner part. I don't know what we call this. This bit of my eye basically, just to brighten it up. Then I'm going to take my NYX matte finishing spray, because my face is already starting to get a little bit more dewy and I want it to last throughout the day, so I'm going to matte it up a little bit. Yes. And then, if I can find where it is, I'm going to take this Victoria's Secret lip gloss, which is my favourite. It's almost finished. I'm really hoping that they still sell this, because I'm going to be really upset. And there we have it. We are slayed.